Okay, so now we're going to look at punches into elbows. I'm going to show you two different modes of doing that. One is just off of the punch itself. I go 1, 2. Now, there's different ways to do this. I can throw the same elbow again, drawing it back and hit. Mainly as I get closer and he covers up, I just look for the opening. I can see around this or inside it, even coming up the center. Okay, in some cases, I might go 1, 2, elbow to get him to cover on this side, kind of rake him with this, and then come back in that gap and hit him square in the front and the face. So the idea of returning angle, backward elbow in this case, or an upward back elbow, it sneaks inside under the guard and it gets him. So the main thing here though is we're looking at the change of range, which means I'm punching at this range, and then I look at where I can get through. But notice that when I get him to cover on this side, then I can come right to the center with this one. It doesn't have to just be one elbow. Elbow combinations. All right, so the first one is that. The first area is just punch and elbow combinations. The second one is, say off of that, either in combination, where I elbow and look at that arm cover and I clear it, and I elbow, or I elbow. So now we're into clearing, and you can even train it as a drill where his hands are just up. And I do same side clear, which is right arm clears, right elbow hits, and I've also got left arm clears, or left hand clears, right elbow hits, and vice versa. I can be left clear, left elbow. I can be right clear, left elbow. It can be like this too. Here, come down. Or it can be like this. Here, come across and back. Okay, so linking it up with your punching and just sort of free-forming it. You can do it in specific ways and planned ways in the beginning. In the long run, you want it to become spontaneous. You want to try different variations based on feel while obeying the principles that make it work. So we're here, and I'm just here, and I hit. And I clear and then hit from there. What you think about too is, and again, there are different schools of thought on this, is when you step in on the lead foot, the idea of hitting with the lead elbow. I'm not usually a huge fan of that because I find that it falls short. The person's a good boxer, they move. But if they're already there, yes, you can land it. It's not going to be the most devastating elbow, but it will hurt. But the idea is also when you step with the left foot to throw a right elbow, it has the same kind of shift of weight and turn of the shoulders and hips as if you're throwing a ball or a punch or getting ready to throw a kick or a knee. So the idea of stepping right foot to throw a left elbow means it's easier to reach him because I'm stepping past him. And then there's combinations because I'm close enough to him with both shoulders. Whereas this has me kind of at a distance. Even if I'm here and I try to step in with a hook elbow. You can do that, but it doesn't have as much follow through. But if I were here and I did this clear instead, or I elbowed and then I clear an elbow, then that is going to open them up pretty well. So stepping across, so I clear, step across. I clear, step. Likewise, same arm, elbow, then from here opposite, where I punch, then I clear, and I elbow. Okay.